Due to the serious nature of this video and the other videos that will follow in this series, I need to address that in most cases, this is all alleged. My opinions and observations alone in regards to the K-pop and K-drama industry. I and another who wishes to remain anonymous assisted in research and gathering of the information discussed in this video. Please see the description for the resources. Hello everybody, hey, it's me, Dee Sparta. Welcome to my channel. How are y'all doing? If it's your first time here, hi, hello. I'm doing a very special series. We are looking into the K-pop and K-drama entertainment industry. I have been doing a lot of videos on K-pop, and there's always been something coming up and underlying in a lot of these videos, and I think I figured out who this mysterious, I would call her the Dark Empress, that shows up in my tarot readings continuously. We're going to expose this. I'm telling you, this stuff is alleged, but this is scary. I am going to be very cautious in bringing out this information. If you're new here, in my videos, I also often, if there's research about a topic or astrology about somebody, I will do an explanation into that issue, that situation, and then I go into the tarot readings and psychic readings. If you just want to just be here for the tarot, that's fine. Just jump ahead. I have the chapter links down below. And if you want to stick around, please do so. The person that we're talking about is a woman who has a great power due to her connections and how she got these connections. I will be discussing very sensitive topics such as SA, prostitution ring, gambling ring, drug ring, you pretty much name it, and how she has manipulated the media to hide what she's doing and bring up, leak information about other K-pop idols and actors and actresses. It's scary, okay? There have been those who have lost their lives that are connected to her, and there is suspicion that some of these suicides, there is more to it. We will be going into some of those a lot into another video. I cannot stress that if this kind of topic is triggering for you, please don't. I have plenty of other videos that you can enjoy, or maybe just the tarot part will be easier. But I doubt. So I just want to put in that warning to everyone, because this is dark. This all started coming out, though, because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement didn't just affect America, which, Americans probably don't realize how things go just ripple throughout the whole world. And it brought attention to some very serious allegations in this entertainment industry in Korea. So, like I said, this is alleged, and yeah, let's get into it. If you want, you can stick around or just get to the tarot reading. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Thank you for sticking around. I do realize that this video is of very sensitive nature and very serious allegations. So if you're still here, I'm just giving you another warning before we get into things. First, I want to introduce you to Madam Shim, who she is. She goes by Shim Minji, and Shim Mi Yong, but she prefers Madam Shim. Now, she is the founder and CEO of Le Nuit, which is considered a high end fashion luxury brand. Oddly enough, there's some suspicions about this because not a lot of people buy this stuff, buy her fashion line brand items from it, and we do see K-pop idols, K-pop actors and actresses wearing Le Nuit, but no one knows. You know, she's making money, obviously, but is it really from the brand? Let's look into this further. She does have kind of a side hustle going on with prostitution and allegedly luring young women um, into promising them that they can have success in acting or singing in a K-pop or in K-drama, lures them in, and they get stuck in this prostitution ring. There is trafficking of also of drugs that she's been in trouble for. Now, if you are in South Korea, you probably are very familiar with Dispatch. If you're not, please, this is a site. I do go there because I do get information from there. It is where you can find a lot of, people are breaking out rumors about celebrities reporting on K-pop, K-drama, people's news. But what we see is that she uses this to provide them with celebrity scandals. And she uses that to distract what is going on around politically and around her. She has a very, very powerful influence over some very powerful politicians, police, and businessmen, CEO, executives. She is a known leader of a gambling ring and a drug ring, allegedly, okay? You could see how she would have control over these men because she is basically providing them with young women. And she could hold that against them if it's revealed, if their names are revealed. And there is a situation right now where a case has been reopened. Zhang Jia and her unaliving happening because a lot of people don't believe that it was she took her own life, but something else. And the case has, where I'm going to do a whole video on that, but she had written down a list of over like 30 executives, businessmen, police, politicians whom she was forced to have intercourse with. It's very tragic, and there's a lot of this tragedy happening all around Madam Shim. Basically, her known crimes that she has been hit with was allegedly gambling, prostitution, and the drug trafficking. There's possible that they're trying to look into is possibly is she money laundering? Is she conspiracy? There's this conspiracy that she is possibly hiring or having people commit murder for her, blackmail, public corruption. These are all just different things that there is probable belief that she could be involved with. Because she does have control of the police, a lot of the honest prosecution and police were very concerned with investigating this. and they will focus on just the out of, like, if there's an allegation of, this kind of prostitution or something, they will dance around and not focus on the ringleader, the person who is head of it all. They'll just kind of go for the side, the low men on the totem pole here, folks, basically. Um, yeah. Burning Sungate, we believe she was also part of that, and you could kind of see, we'll get more into that. Um, because she tends to, when these situations come up and she's involved with it, Dispatch reveals several celebrity scandals, whether it be relationship, secret relationships between K-pop idols or celebrity K-pop drama actors. If these celebrities are dating someone, keeping it secret, she'll like leak it to try and get everyone's attention on something else. Um, it is, it's sad. Um, there is so many different companies involved that we know of that she has her hands involved with. There's La Nuit, Dispatch, then there's Core Contents Media, and there's the Gangnam Police Department, Burning Sun, 10%, which is considered the prostitution ring. So 10%, if you hear this kind of come up, that is the name of 10%. Weird, huh? She also has a loan business where, I guess you could say she's kind of a loan shark, allegedly. She's also connected to YG Entertainment. Um, and yeah, she has that connection there. There's stuff in YG Entertainment allegedly, um, that they've been involved with drug trafficking, prostitution. You get that allegedly, okay? Um, And then there is this other person, Han Seo Hee. He's completely untouchable. He has this inheritance, but nobody knows what his actual company name is. Everything is very sketch, okay? We just don't know. Her media accounts, she would sometimes come up on Twitter or Instagram, but they have been deleted. There are several deaths, several victims who have ties into Madam Shim. Now, that is another video I will be going into, but there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 known mysterious deaths that have linked to her. Yeah. Now, some believe that she is money laundering through La Nuit. Um, she was caught gambling, and but she was able to get that all silence kind of pushed down, like she does, because she is very powerful. She knows many very powerful people in Korea. There's not a whole lot of images or pictures you'll find of her, and right now some people are really wondering if she is still alive. Where is she? She's kind of disappeared, especially during COVID, after COVID. And I'm going to give a short timeline now. She, in 2004, was well, I will say there's this couple um who were very popular, the baseball player and an actress, and the baseball player was cheating on his wife with Madam Shim. So there was a divorce, a falling out in 2004, and in 2005 she ended up marrying the baseball player. Okay, well, I'll get into the name. His name's Cho. Now, in 2007, Core Contents Media is finally established, but also at the same time there were deaths. Yuni and Zhang Da being both unalive themselves. under very suspicious circumstances. In 2008 is when she was finally booked for gambling charges, but she was able to get the charges lessened because she offered allegedly prostitution services to the police department. Let's just let that sink in. And it was in 2008 that Dispatch was founded. And then in 2008, An Jae-hwan was found dead in his car. Somebody tried to say it was a suicide, but yet if it was, there was these different markings on his body that shows that maybe he'd been attacked. So it's suspicious, to say the least. Then a month later, in October of 2008, Choi Jin-sil commits suicide. Now, Choi Jin-sil is she was the wife of the baseball player. So that's like kind of, you know. Now, March 7th of 2009. Now, I mentioned her already. Zhang Yon, she commits suicide, apparently, allegedly, but, and left a big, huge, just a lot of, she wrote out a lot of the experience of what she has gone through because of Madam Shim and the prostitution, and lists a lot of the guys. I mean, it's over 30 people who she was forced to have sex with. Now, she was Boys with Flowers, is that the name of the TV show? I can't remember it off the top of my head. She was a rising young star. But her life is gone. And she was definitely mistreated. Now, in 2009, Shim and Jo did separate. They did not yet get legally divorced because, well, we'll get into that just a little bit. Now, another key player in this is Lee Yong-jun, who was also found dead under suspicious circumstances. Now, it was in August 5th of 2010 that La Nuit opens for business. And now, after every 2 years, she begins to move. So she's not staying in one location. This is another reason why it's hard to keep track of Madam Shim. She does not make it easy. She does not, she's good. Now, she's good at hiding stuff. Now, in 2013, Cho Sung-min, who was her husband, they had only legally separated. They had not divorced. He apparently unalived himself. But it's very suspicious once again. And Kim Ji-hoon also unalived themselves and connected to her. And in 2013, we have Wonho, Jung Da-yoon, and manager Cho smoking marijuana together. And that headline kind of kills out all this other stuff that was going on. If you see, kind of distract people. Look over here. These idols are doing this, okay? 2006, we have Han Seo-hee and B.I. discuss drug purchases. And Han Seo-hee reveals that she has been smoking marijuana habitually with T.O.P. If you don't know who T.O.P. is, my God, where have you been? But this pretty much, this hurt Big Bang, because that's where he's from, the group. And you'll see that more trouble for Big Bang members coming up. And they were the up and coming rising. They are the huge group I mean, they were, I guess you could say, kind of like BTS at the time. They were headed globally, internationally, but these scandals all happened, okay? In which we're going to get into. Now, Yang Hyun Suk threatens Han Seo Hee about testifying about Bi, who he was getting purchasing drugs with. Now Han Seo Hee is then sent to America by YG Entertainment. YG Entertainment is over Big Bang, and we see these connections happening, right? Now, in 2018, the president of South Korea reopened the case of Zhang Xiaoyong. And information, people are afraid of the information that's being leaked and names. This is like, woo, there are a lot of people who are afraid for this information to get out. But the president was like, no, we need to look into this further. But has much been done? No, it's still going. You see, in August of 2018, there's a meeting where Yang Hyun Suk allegedly coerces Han Seo Hee to change her testimony about Bi. So he's trying to, hey, you're gonna have to do. I mean, it's shady shit. Now, just before COVID, February 26th of 2019, the Burning Sun scandal erupts. I will be doing a video about the Burning Sun scandal. It basically, K-pop idols, celebrities, sharing nude pictures, and this whole Burning Sun thing is just all over the Korean headlines. Seungri, he was part of Big Bang. He retires and he denies all his crimes. I'll get into him another time. He does try to avoid, getting arrested and going to prison by joining the military. Yeah, but then he ends up having to face the military courts for these crimes, the Burning Sun scandal, which is worse than, he screwed himself with that, which is good, Just gonna put that out there. But I do feel bad for him. I think he got put into a situation and made some very, very bad choices, right? Now, Superintendent Yoon confirms that there are of connections to this chat room where they were sending all this, videos of they were having sex with these women and recording it and sharing it. Yeah, that's yeah. Now, there is someone else involved, and at that same time, when that was coming out, Yoo In-suk resigned. So it's like, boom, we're looking at someone else now. Now, a couple days later, President Moon orders the investigations into Burning Sun. And it was just a couple days later that Madam Shim opens her Twitter account, which is no longer available. Also, Seungri finally admits to business malpractice of the Club Monkey Museum, which is another thing that was connected. I mean, there's just, I will have charts for y'all when I get further into these things. Now, Officer Kang is arrested for turning a blind eye to a minor being in Burning Sun. Now, if you realize Burning Sun, what was happening in Burning Sun, and you hear that there was a minor there, I believe I am letting you I can't really say these words in these YouTube videos, but these young women who are minors were being essayed allegedly, and yeah, it's really disgusting. Then A few days later, Seungri, because like, okay, he admits to spreading illegal footage, but he denies filming it. Now he's saying he's not the one who filmed these acts, but he just, he got people said it to him and then he shared. Whatever. Now, April 27th of that same year, Dispatch publishes a report claiming that Yoon Ji-oh is an uncredible witness. Now, she was a witness to Zhang Jia-young, and the good friends, and they've been trying to silence her. She has actually, I believe, went to Canada. Yeah. Now, in May, May 1st of 2019, Seungri is interrogated regarding embezzlement. So now, Burning Sun, we're talking, you name it, everything was going through this club. Oh. And in June, Burning Sun makes the headlines again regarding all the corruption. We're talking police corruption was revealed within the case. Honest people were actually removed from this investigation. Then we have now Icon, K-pop group, has BI removed due to this drug scandal that Dispatch reported on. There's records, there's Kakao talk messages of BI talking about drugs, and no longer, he's no longer in police custody. Now, it's revealed later that Han Seo-hee was the one messaging BI about the drugs and turned in the messages. Yeah, now, this gets so complicated. Now, all of a sudden, Yang Hyun-suk and Yang Min-suk stepped down from YG Entertainment because YG Entertainment was very connected to what was going on in the Burning Sun scandal. Now YG, they are suspects to have ties with the police and prostitution. And then it was in June that her Twitter account did become inactive. We have so much more going on, a lot more scandals in October. I'm not going to get into the full depth. And we have, she's involved with Monsta X scandal, Starship Entertainment, ends up terminating Wonho's contract. You've got, oh my god, I'm going to do another video about the rest of the second half of this timeline. But right now, people are wondering, where is she? Where is she? Is she alive? Is she still? Because there's just so much more she's done, and I figure I'm going to have to break things up into little pieces so you can understand, and I will have little diagrams and such to help you see this. So I think I've covered enough right now about Madam Shim, and I just want to get into this reading now. So thank you for sticking around, and yeah, it's time to get into the psychic reading. Remember that it's alleged and for entertainment purposes. Hello, we're going to get into the psychic reading now. And I will say this again, that the topics we are discussing are of a sensitive nature, and we are talking about a Madam Shim. Yeah, we'll get into this reading, and just remember though that this is alleged and for entertainment purposes. I really appreciate you all. I am a little nervous. Okay, yeah, I'm a whole lot of nervous. Because this energy I'm connected into with her is, it's very scary. It's very intense. It's very dark. Let's see here. Let's start getting cards. Okay, so the first card that popped up Well, that's not surprising here, folks. You know what this card is. This is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's got a little voodoo doll. Um, this usually it comes up when someone is someone who's kind of greedy, possessive. This is yeah, this definitely sounds like it's coming from her. Um, this is someone who is very possessive, power hungry. They are guarding everything around them because they're afraid things will be taken away. They're trying to, you know, um, they're also kind of like the type of person who'd be planning their retirement, which is a good thing. But that's kind of what you see here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. All right, and then I have. Okay. Interesting. The sun here is reversed. And this is like loneliness, confusion, depression, a lot of negativity around her. The next card, the Three of Swords, and it is reversed. Often Three of Swords, it's a heartbreaker. This is like, it could be unreciprocated love, it could be moving on, the ending of pain. I don't understand what's going on here just yet, but we'll see here. Okay, and then I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is right below this Four of Pentacles, and these cards are both upright. This is having very high standards. This is someone who has apprentices. Yeah, it's like she takes these women under her wing, like an apprentice, and yeah. So that's how she lures them. It's like, hey, I can help you out. Now here's the Hangman. And this is over the reverse sun. And this is okay. So I'm seeing something here. This is one of her victims. And it's like, I am a martyr now. I've gone. This is a sacrifice, hopefully revealing what's happening. Okay. And here's the Nine of Cups upright, and it's under the Three of Swords that's reversed. And that's this guy right here. If you see, I mean, he looking like, I got all my shit here together and got in. He's happy. Content. So this is. So this is real intense. It's like she takes pleasure in hurting these people. She takes a real sick pleasure. happy for her. It's just it yeah, okay, so here's the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is over these pentacles and is upright. So this is wow. So I would this has to do with um delayed news, curiosity, restlessness. She's getting restless. Okay, definitely getting restless, and because this card also came out, which is the Ace of Cups reversed. So this is disconnected, lack of trust, selfishness, repressing, blocking emotions. She's the cups often have to do with the relationships. If it was upright, it'd be like, okay, she's got something new, a new love. But this is like, there is no love. This is emptiness. And it's over the victim here, where there's just heartbreak and being repressed. Okay, this card is another major arcana. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of those in here, and I don't like the feel of this card. This is temperance, but if you look at the imagery on this card, it's like she's trying to find balance and stuff. She is trying, and she's with this girl, another woman talking, in this thing. This is trying to find a middle path to stay afloat and not end up in jail. There's three more cards that popped up too. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. This card reversed, it is stress, is being burnt out. There is, yeah. She is feeling the pressure. And then we have death. Now, I'm not sure if she's alive still or what's going on with her, but this could mean, but this is over the victim, so I would say this is a literal death. That she martyred, her death was martyr, was sacrifice. This person didn't. It was like, yeah. And then this other card that flipped up was the Ace of Pentacles reversed. See, a lot of times the upright would be, new opportunities, but this is like bad investment, excessive spending, lack of planning of stuff, a lot of greed. So, and it's over her being happy, finding, joy in what she's doing. But she is, yeah, she's not making as much. I see this image right now of like these men who are upset. They think she got sloppy, that she's too messy. They are threatening to turn on her and try and protect their own, but they're also scared because of how much info, but they're hoping to discredit her or have her disappear. This reminds me of Epstein so much. And Ghislaine. If I, just saying Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, that usually just demonetizes this account thing, my videos. But this is the vibe I am getting from Madam Shim with these other. It's like they have this, the Burning Sun scandal. There's other clubs like this out there underground where the song Unholy just came to mind, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of the vibe. These guys are going behind the back to these secret places and they get, and yeah. Now, the card I've also pulled here is the Seven of Wands. Um, she is going to try and maintain control. She wants to protect herself. She's all about self-preservation right now. Yeah, she self-preservation. All right, and then the Queen of Cups is here. Um, this, I wonder, the victim is a water sign, or even if she is, this person could also be Cancer sign. And here is the last card over here. This is, the Hierophant. This is all about the industry and organizations where she is losing money. Things are not as big as they used to be. COVID did slow things down, I think. Let's see here. I'm going to pull out the Letterman deck. Okay, Madam Shim, Madam Shim. Okay. She's had a heartbreak. I'm sensing she was going behind the scenes seeing someone. Yeah. Bunch of cards just popped out here, but we'll stick with. We have the Moon, number 32 here. The Moon is like, how can I explain? This is the house of reputation. This is how, the perception by others. This can be intuition, mood swings, all sorts of things. Someone famous, and then we have the magnifying glass, and that's card 44. This is an additional newer card added to the original Letterman deck, so it's a little different. But this is like, pay attention to what's around, what cards appear around this card. So we need to just, that's how you learn how to read this deck. Oh, a ton of cards flew in one direction, and then 2 cards flew in the other direction. So I'm going to take these 2 cards that flew in the other direction. We have the Sun, which is over the Moon. That's kind of funny. I've never seen that happen in my readings before. This is about good outcomes. This is success. But it's over the Moon, so it's like she's perceived as a woman of great success. Oh, wait, that goes on the other side. But yeah, we have to look closer into what is the success, because it's not true. That's just a perception. 3 here is the ship. This could mean she is going on a trip soon, traveling. This could also be, going, business, foreign business, or someone who has put all of their eggs into one basket kind of thing for their wealth, and it's right here under the Moon. Yeah. So watch for where she's going. I don't know if we could find her, though. She's definitely traveled and thinking she's sneaky. Now here is 27, which is a letter. This is underneath the magnifying glass also, and that kind of intrigues me, because the letters is usually there's written correspondence, some kind of documentation, an email, a tweet, any kind of social networking post, text, news there's documents out there that we need to be looked into very carefully, because it's there. Someone has it, and they plan on using this. She wants to stop them. She's not aware that he has it all. Yeah. Oh, these cards are acting up. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get one more. Alright, I did. Okay. Alright, and this is the bear. 15, which is over here with the sun. And the bear, this is like the house of authority figures. People who are headstrong, powerful boss person. We have to look into someone of power, look very closely to them and their success, because it's pretty much an illusion. Travel and documents are definitely, there's something going on. Maybe their documentation of how her travels is, I'm not quite sure how that all works out, but hopefully, I mean, some of this might come to light, and that'd be great. Let me see something here. I was thinking I wanted to use an oracle deck, but I don't think I have it over here with me. Oh, I don't, but I have this one, so we're going to pull this out. Dark Mirror. Let's get the 3-card spread for this, for her. I want to know if she is... Okay, I'm feeling like... I just keep seeing like caged up like a bird. That's how she's feeling. Like, she can't go out anywhere. She's got to be secret. Things are getting too public. People are seeing the pattern. They're seeing my pattern, my work pattern. This has got to stop. So she wants revenge. There's revenge out there. Ooh, that shit. Okay. Somebody is plotting against her big time. They're just like, they need revenge for what she did to someone that they cared about. Yeah. She is ignorant of it all. She's like, queen of my world. Here it's like she is now she's been losing touch with reality in a sense, and I think she has been doing some of her drugs, allegedly, folks, and numbing her mind and trying to, as an escape and to her own little world. She's not seeing that there's danger around her. Possibly someone close. Colorless angel. Let me see get some information about that one. So this is all, she is basically nothing. This is nothingness. She's the queen of nothing. She doesn't see it that way, though. But this person feels very strongly that they need to get revenge. So, yeah, maybe we'll see something come out about this soon, but yeah, that's my first reading on Madam Shim. I hope that this was informative for you. This was not an easy video to do. The topics were of very serious nature, and I do plan on doing more in this series. And if you're interested in me doing that, please hit the like button so I know, and we'll continue to do more. Just remember, I have a lot of information, and I'm trying to be careful myself. But if you would like that, comment down below, message me, DM me through, Twitter and Instagram are the best ones to reach me through. I always forget to check the Facebook messages, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those of you who are on go to my Facebook page. Yeah, I'll do better, I promise. And so, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come up. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so, so much. Just remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Bye. I'll see you around.